Hello everybody, my name is Marvin White, also known as PacketSwitch with Wired for Games, and I'm here to talk to you about Open Broadcaster Software version 0.522b, and we're going to be doing a help file of sorts. So, Mr. The Ghostbo21, who asked me a question on the original video, was talking about how to do like Facecam, such as what CNNers does and Eat Addiction and all these other guys that have like a webcam of their face playing over their gameplay, so you can show your reaction. Now, to do this easily in OBS, you want to have, well, I'm going to already have this preset up scene, but first off, you're going to have your game capture. This will show everything that happens in whatever software you use. You can just select the application and just choose it from this drop-down list. As you can see, I don't have any games up. I just have Firefox, HitFilm Ultimate, and all this other crap. So yeah, we're just going to press OK. And now for the Facecam part. We're going to go Add Video Capture Device, click OK. Usually it should be set up just for your webcam. Whatever kind of webcam you have, it just works. Well, we're going to press OK because that's the default settings work, and that is my webcam. So yeah, I just have my clear dye and my orange dye. So yeah, 21. And now to move this around, if you just want to put it in your corner, then all you got to do is just press Edit Scene. It'll take whatever graphical assets you have inside of that scene, and you'll be able to mess around with it. So you resize it to whatever you want it. If you want it up in the top corner, it should automatically snap to edge once you drag it near there. And if you want to stylize it, then you just add a little bit of an image overlay for that. Now, image overlays we're going to talk about in the podcast section of this video, because that's where a lot of the overlay techniques come in. And what I'm talking about is basically like an image with transparency that covers just over these borders. So yeah, that's essentially what you do for Facecam. And now we're going to go into the Podcastery section. Podcastery. Press OK. Now we're going to add a scene. We're going to add an image. An image! Browse. No. Desktop. Where's my live production? There you are. Crosstalk. Yeah, this is like a podcast I was going to set up. As you can see, it's really big. Now that's because in the graphical assets, I decided to go higher and then scale down lower, because you still keep a format of quality. Now, I res the image out to stick to 1080p in case I ever decide to stream or do anything at that kind of quality. But currently my internet just sucks balls and I can't do anything close to it. Damn you, CenturyLink! But either way, yeah, so we're going to be adding in these sections our video and images and whatever your friends are going to do. Now, first off, we're going to add my webcam back, because I'm going to be in the top left corner. Now, we want to name each one of these, so in case we need to switch them out, we are able to mess around with them faster and easier. So there you see my dice. I'm just going to resize it. Oh, gotta resize a bit. And now for this, if you wanted to go underneath, you just right click on the different source, move down. This is going to be your overlay. Image is just going to be your overlay. Me. Now we're going to add things for everyone else. Now if you wanted to do like a Skype capture, like if you're in a group chat with your friends, then you would want to go to what would it be? Monitor capture? Yes, monitor capture, because then you go for a subregion. Yes, and then you select the subregion. It creates this big white box that I don't think you can see right now, but it's totally a white box, and it totally shows, or totally completes, or presents whatever's inside that white box on as your subregion. So currently you see my position is 9 and 502 and all this stuff. It's at 319 by 119. Now we're gonna press enter. My webcam moved. Yeah, okay. So that's set. Now we're gonna press OK. As you can see, I set it down to here. You can see my mouse moving. That's like stereo but video form. And now we can just set it back over here by just scaling up. I know I just went by or against my words, and you just deal with it. Sunglasses and everything. Now for the other two, say your friends don't have webcams and you just want to add images, you just simply go to the image section, browse. We shall go back to that one folder called example images. We shall go for this one, and it's a husky. Hersker Now, we will scale it down just a bit so it doesn't overtake that one. And now we're just going to go back and do the bottom. Now that husky's staring at you. And for the last one, do the same. But if you want to do like an animated GIF of your friend, then you just do cat, okay, and you have a cat kicking himself in the face. Entertaining as balls. Okay, now we're going to move that down. And there's your friends. There's your Podcastery setup. And if there's any questions that you have... Oh, wait. I forgot to talk about my Photoshop. Sorry about that. Okay. For transparencies, you see this checkerboard. That's the transparency. Whenever you want to do something inside of... with, like, Podcastery or overlays or anything kind of set up, you'd have to have some kind of transparency in your image. To show off this is a transparency, we're going to create a rectangle. I just put in a rounded rectangle, but oh well. We're just going to create that. Go black box, and you see that other part was covered up. Now I can basically change whatever I want to this. Yeah. And that shows you essentially what transparency is. You just basically work on what you have, scale, or have a huge image and scale down. That's your best option. It allows you to do a hell of a lot more than scaling up from a small image. You'll get a lot better quality. And so yeah, that is how you set up Facecam and how you set up any kind of Podcastery for streaming or recording anything. If you have any more questions, just, I don't know, comment on any of my videos, all that jazz, yeah. So, till next time.